This is going to be a very particular video. Some of you know this. I developed many capacities these past few years that I rejected most of my life. I often see deceased people who sometimes ask me to pass on messages to the living, to their closed ones. A few days ago, it's absolutely a first. I woke up with Michael Jackson on the side of my bed. He asked me to clean the negative energies around his name due to all these past accusations, which I did. And he shared with me that he never abused any child. He carries and always carried a very deep compassion for human beings and more particularly for children. He showed me scenes of hugs with different children with a very pure intention of simply demonstrating the love that everyone deserves. He told me being conscious of the fact that some parents really took his great affection as having gone too far. And I felt a lot of comprehension and detachment towards them. He doesn't hold any grudges. Simply, he perceived how much such accusations could be prejudicial to the kids. And the reason why he gave so much money to the families was to close the subject and in order to really with the only goal of the children's fulfillment. He was conscious that doing so was going to be perceived as a wish to keep things quiet, but in reality he didn't care at all, because what was important, what was most important in his eyes, was to spare these children from too much pressure and from the consequences of that these stories could have had on their well-being and their fulfillment. After that, he became very cautious in his demonstrations of affection, but the accusations continued. And he understood that some parents were using their kids in order to get money. He told me that this second category of parents didn't really care about their children's well-being, and that many years after the accusations, during the kids' childhood and teenagehood, these parents actually put them or let them in dangerous situations for their well-being. He didn't detail more about this, and the communication stopped there. Then I connected with my spirit guides, who asked me to share what was said and to mention the date, which was July 22nd, 2021. Why this date was important to be shared, I have no idea. I looked up if it corresponded to Michael Jackson's date of birth or death, but it's not the case. So the person or people for whom this date will speak were the ones supposed to receive this message. In all cases, it doesn't concern me, nor does it concern anyone but these people. Now I'm speaking on my behalf. I don't want to get into debates because I'm not directly concerned with these accusations. As a shaman, I have faced deceased people who were strongly in denial of reality and were thus unable to pass on to the light. But this particular morning, Michael Jackson was already in the light. So I don't think that denial is possible at this level from what I have been seeing since I'm able to communicate with the invisible world, let's say. But myself, I don't hold all the knowledge, and it was just important for me to precise this. Then I would like to say also that I have also faced people, like living people now, who had transformed certain parts of their memories to the extent of truly and deeply believing in it, because something hurt them and created a trauma. um, and when something creates trauma, well, I will not get into the neurological explanations, but the brain does everything to protect the individual's health. So so it can also be through creating new memories just in order to prevent this person from an even bigger trauma. Well, this is it. Listen, I would have never posted this video if my spirit guides didn't ask me to. If they do so, they have their reasons. I learned to accept that. But me personally, I strongly respect other people's life and choices. And my objective is to allow as many people as possible to free themselves from what disable them from achieving their dreams. So I absolutely don't get into debates, and even less in other people's life. So this is the reason why I am not comfortable doing this video. But all is said now. Maintain compassion in your heart. Don't judge others and don't judge yourself. Our life stories are this way to teach us lessons, and these lessons are necessary because we all have our unique, a very specific life mission to implement. Our experiences allow us to live this wonderful life mission that is ours specifically. And I just wanted to say that we are always stronger and bigger than our pain and our traumas. So thank you for your attention.